Right,
Just
you
didn't
really
want to
do
do
this
this
good, juicy
Yeah,
content.
we'll
Rock and
try
roll.
to sing loud.
Nice.
Well, but first, so many things. So, well, I could send you guys the lyrics, and you could actually appreciate
yeah.
it more, probably.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Do that.
You could be singing so loud that we won't be able to tell what you're saying.
No, I am trying to get singing lessons, but in the meantime, I don't sing that loud, and my guitar is loud, so you
It's
probably
just helpful to see it.
won't be able to understand what I'm saying. But yeah, it's helpful to just see
You
them.
can go out emo on us.
No, this is so funny, guys. This is like a country song. It just came out as a country song. Even though it's about Hawaii. That was like the only thing that was coming to mind, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna let it be a country song.
Cool.
That's fun. Have you ever written a country song before?
Well, because of this one, I was realizing probably like at least 10% of the time my songs just come out as country songs, and then I'll make it not a country song, but
Maybe it's supposed to be.
but I don't dislike country, but I don't like particularly enjoy it, like want to be a country singer. It's just, I think it's just easier somehow because country songs are like really narrative and kind of like
Well, you could do folk.
not very technical.
That's.
I guess-
they're storytellers too.
Maybe I just mean I like end up singing in a country
It's easier 'cause
accent.
they're not-
So maybe it's not even the, but it's just like the way that it sounds and like what happened. But anyway, okay. So
Black Sand Beach.
Black Sand Beach. I'm trying to think where to start. I think I'll tell you about it first, because then you can like see where everything lands.
Yeah.
But
I want you. Can you give this backstory first?
yeah, I'm gonna give it back.
Oh, I thought you
That's
said
what
you
you
were gonna
was
sing it
fitting
first.
to do.
Oh no, sorry, I don't know what I said, but I'm gonna tell you the backstory first so that you could like understand as it's going. Like, oh, that was referring to that. But first, while we're here, so I went to a songwriting retreat, and they had this speaker guy. Never heard of him, but he talked about Bezalel and like the Holy Spirit filling him, and it was cool. So I want to tell you some things that he said. So he talked about how the Holy Spirit filled Bezalel to shape metal, and I think we've talked about that in here because it's like this artist thing. So I had heard this story, so I was like, that's cool. But he was kind of painting this picture like, in his theory, like, it's not that Bezalel just started shaping metal after the Holy Spirit came on him. Like, he was already doing it, and he probably kept doing it after the fact. And so it's kind of like when it's like, may creativity find you working kind of a thing, like that the Holy Spirit breathed on what he was already doing and already being kind of a thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I guess it was like encouraging. I think maybe, I don't fully remember now, but I think his point was like, we don't have to like wait for the Holy Spirit to breathe on us and then start doing something, like just do it. And
I think sometimes if you start, then he'll show up.
yeah. And then one of the things he said that I liked was, when we create beauty just to see what will happen, God is saying that, yeah, that's good. Like when he created, like during the creation story, when he would look at it and be like, this is good. I just liked the concept of that because, yeah, I feel like, I mean, Andy likes to have something, like a task to create for or something like that, but, and I think for me, yeah, I tend to mostly write songs when I have a deadline because of the songwriting group that I'm in, but to just like make something, just to see what will happen. Yeah, I guess it just resonated with things we already talked about in this group, so I thought that was neat. And then the one other thing that he said that was cool is he gave the example of Jonathan with his armor bearer. So I didn't remember the story, but I guess they're like getting their butts kicked by the Philistines, the Israelite army, and then Jonathan and his armor bearer are kind of like sitting around bored. And Jonathan's like, hey, let's go over to this like stronghold kind of thing. And he's like, if they tell us to come up, then we'll fight them. It's on, and we'll know the Lord's with us. And if they don't, then we'll just turn around. Yeah, but it was, I guess what he was saying through this talk was like, let's just try and see if the Lord's in it kind of a thing. I guess I'm having trouble putting it into words, but I thought it kind of felt inspiring. It just felt like permission. I think that's why it felt really good to be like, one, you don't have to be like, the Lord commissioned me to do this, to feel really good about it. Like, we all still create, but to feel confident about it and just try and just see what happens. And yeah, like, see if the Lord shows up. And he did give them a sign, and they did kick butt, so that was cool. Okay, so onto this. I went to Hawaii, and when I had gone in the past, my friend took me to this black sand beach, and it was like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, that was probably my favorite part of the first time that I went. And so I had been kind of dreaming about going back, because it's like a 2.5 hour drive from her house, so it's not really like you can just pop over there. So even when I went in October, I didn't manage to make it over there. But this time, when I was there in January, we went again, and it like was just kind of meh. Like, it wasn't that great. And I was kind of puzzled. I was kind of disappointed, and I was kind of puzzled. And I realized one aspect was that it was a super sunny day this time. And the other time it had actually been really cloudy. So it made the water like this blue-gray, almost like Michael's shirt. Like, just like your palette right now, the black and the blue-gray. It's like you planned this. But yeah, it was like this blue-gray water on... The sand is actually black. Like, it's like charcoal black. So it was so gorgeous. But on the sunny day, the water just looked regular blue. And the sand was still black. But I don't know. It just kind of... So it was interesting that the cloudiness actually made the beach more beautiful. Because usually you want a bright, sunny beach day. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of an interesting metaphor. I was like, Lord, like, what clouds in our lives, you know, do we look back and like, oh, that actually made it more beautiful. Like, whatever was difficult and whatever I didn't enjoy or didn't notice at the time, the Lord actually was like doing something and actually made it more beautiful. So that was one thing. And then also just like the disappointment of like, this is, my friend's moving, I don't know if I mentioned, to Arizona. So I'm not planning to go to Hawaii again in the foreseeable future. So that was like my last chance to see the black sand beach in all its glory. And it was like, and her husband had like driven me all the way there. So I was like, I want to be thankful. It's still a beach. It's still beautiful. I'm in Hawaii, you know? So I was just wrestling with like not wanting to shove down being disappointed, but also not wanting to, I don't know, I guess like wanting to appreciate that there were still good things. And there was like shadowy places in the water that I could kind of see the same kind of look. So I was trying to just hold on to that. And then meanwhile, it's winter, so it really was high tide, so it was actually hard to like just stand there, like you keep getting knocked kind of a thing. So this is actually the whole main point. Tie it all back together. So I was sitting there in the water, and I was like kind of disappointed, and I was like, I feel like I want to write a song about this someday, like this future Tiana that's going to be so good at writing songs is going to write this song about this. And then it hit me like, I have to write this now. Like, I'll probably forget. And also, like, how I become this amazing songwriter is by I have to, like, write songs now to, like, get better at it. Yeah, so it was kind of like, oh, I need to just write the song. And, like, so that's what I shared this in my songwriting group. I mean, we had to submit a song. It's not like I just voluntarily. But this is the song I submitted, but I told them, like, I just wrote kind of a little encouragement to be like, just write the song. Like, don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for it to be, you know, like able to capture everything that you're hoping it could capture. Yeah, I guess I just said everything that I said here. I just wanted to see if I left anything out. So yeah, so in conclusion, that's why I want to share this song, because it's like, just being present with it and like letting something come out and not. Because I know Jenna has talked about that, like with when you get visions or there's things that you're like, I want to do that, but I don't have the skill for it yet. Like I totally resonate with that where I'm like table certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really glad that I just went ahead and wrote it. Like it feels really satisfying that it's done. Even though I don't really like the song. So it's kind of funny. Like whenever I came up with it, I'm like, it's not like my favorite like song that I've written. Probably not even in the top, but it's like, I did it. I wrote a song about something on the spot. Well, not on the spot. I spent more time on it than that, but anyways. I realized that it's in a book that I didn't bring, so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics too and hope I remember the chords. I sent it to you in the Artist Collective chat.
Yeah.
So you can follow along. Oh yeah, I need one more thing. So something also funny about songwriting is sometimes I find guitar chords that sound nice and then I try to sing and I'm like, this is way too high for me.
Wow.
So I end up having to play it like way down here. So yeah, it's gonna be great. All right, this is my country song about a Hawaiian beach. I need to get a pic. Blue water on black sand, baby, never thought I'd see this side again. But now that I'm here, I don't really know what it was I was looking for. Deep staring in these waves, catch a glimpse of what I had on that day. Oh, and it's aching inside, knowing I can't get it back this time. So I set my stance against the wind, shaking me up, but I was still standing and breathing. Standing and breathing. Never would have thought a gray sky and a cloud line was what we needed. Was it all in my mind? Well, I guess we'll never know. Now my heart is just sinking like a shoreline in a high tide. I can't, my phone turned off. Hold on.
Wait, you're coming up crashing on my inside.
Okay, yeah. If my screen went to sleep, I'm going to start over that part. I was like, I'll just remember it. Nope, I totally remember. Was it all in my mind? Well, I guess we'll never know. Now my heart is just sinking like a shoreline in a high tide. Waves coming up, crashing on my inside. So I dig my feet into the sea. Breakers coming up fast, but I will be standing and breathing. Standing and breathing. So I set my stance against the wind, shaking me up, but I will stay standing and breathing. Standing and blue water on black sand, baby, never thought I'd see this side again. Okay, thanks. It doesn't sound country.
I
I'm
think
like
it's
blue
amazing.
water on black sand.
I thought it reminded me of early Taylor Swift stuff.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
This is like the
I like
most
that.
complete song I feel like you've ever
Oh,
shared. Like
oh.
it even has a hook and it's like like your chorus, that's gonna get in my head.
Oh,
Like,
good.
Yeah,
I feel like
It
you're-
might be a closet country song.
I'm like, should I just embrace the country?
Sorry.
I feel like you're enunciating more too, like
Oh.
Yeah,
like
with the
you're just
country. Yeah.
singing it out rather
Oh.
than like thinking about it. Maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, cool.
awesome,
It's
girl.
flowing.
Thanks.
I love it.
It's flowing. There you
It's
go.
very melodic and I really dug it.
I did
Oh,
too. I would buy that one.
I was like, I don't even like this song, and I was like, watch other people really like this song. That would be so funny. I guess
really
that's
do
just
like
how
it.
it goes. But it's like you're painting that you don't like. I really like. When she
I know.
looks green to you, I'm like, I'll buy it. I want it.
I think the lyrics are great because they really kind of, you know, hit deep.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
I'm
good.
glad. Well, and I was thinking, I mean, like the underlying layer is also about like an emotional kind of like push and pull
Mhm.
of being like
Yeah.
overwhelming, but being like, no, I'm gonna stay in this moment and like be present and breathe kind of a thing. So that's what the standing and breathing was
I
about.
like the standing and breathing.
Thanks, guys.
Great.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Just gotta remember the lyrics and I can actually play it.
So if you're on the beach, do you like do a recording of what you think it'll sound like, or how do you remember what you came up with?
So when I was in the water itself and I was like, oh, I have to literally just write this song now. This isn't going to happen if I don't do it. I was kind of like thinking what I wanted to say. And so I got the like blue water on black sand. And then I think when we were on the way home, I was kind of thinking like, oh, never thought I'd see this sight again. And then I'll do like a little voice memo if I think of a melody, but I think maybe I just type down the
Yeah.
words. And then, yeah, it's kind of like as it comes, I'll either do a voice memo or like type down more words.
Cool.
But then I have to just sit there and just really work on it. It's when I have a deadline is when I actually
Yeah.
get it done. I have a lot of like beginnings of songs, but the ones that actually get done are when I'm doing the songwriting group. I have to submit something. So yeah, so I spent some time on Monday mostly like just working on it in preparation for this too. It worked out great.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I can submit this for both. Hooray.
The best line is, now my heart is just sinking like a shoreline in a high tide. Waves coming up crashing on my inside. I mean,
That's
I
really
know.
good.
Yeah,
Girl,
that's
I feel like you could
Amazing.
nice.
send this off
Send it off.
to like other people that, you know, they're looking for a song and how to do it.
Well, my friend Cammie, she moved to Nashville and she was explaining how everything works, where it's like country songs and Christian songs are the ones you pitch for. Like you'll write a song and be like, I want this artist to sing this song and pitch for it. Because rock bands write their own music and then like singer-songwriters write their own music. But that's why I was like, it's kind of good if country is the thing I happen to default to, because I could actually like monetize that. But yeah, I could share it with her, and she was like, send me songs, I'll pitch them for you.
Oh,
So it's
there you
like,
go.
oh my
Send
gosh,
me
some.
that's crazy.
There you go.
But yeah.
Or you could sing it yourself. I love
Yeah, I
your
could
voice.
sing it myself. Thanks. I guess I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be a country singer. But okay, if you guys don't think it sounds like a country song, then. But thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun. I was trying to verse 2 is always interesting in songwriting because like usually verse 1 or the chorus is like whatever inspiration you have, and then you really have to work to get verse 2 because it doesn't want to be repetitive, like it needs to go somewhere.
Needs to go somewhere.
So I
Say
was
something else, but similar.
yeah, like related enough. So verse 2 I was trying to at first I just had was it all in my mind? I guess I'll never know. Now it's because it's washed away like a shoreline. Like shoreline just kind of came to me, like it's washed away like high tide. And then I was like, no, but there's like this kind of rising up waves inside too. I want to like capture that somehow. So that took me a while to.
Waves coming up and crashing on me at my
Did it make
inside.
sense?
Yeah.
So it's like internal. Okay. Yes.
It's
yes,
awesome.
yes. Yeah. So that kind of just. I mean, it's kind of like a melody thing. Like I was like. Oh, like, ooh, I want to go there. Like, I figured out where I wanted to go with it, and then I was like, okay, what words can I put in there?
Melodically,
Yeah,
yeah.
melodically, like, to make it different than the first verse,
Sure.
too. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a time. It's a good time. Thanks for. I wish I could share a song every week. I always like to share my songs, but I'm glad that you gave us an invitation.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
That was fun.